Welcome back, everybody. Like I said a few days ago, we are going to revisit this super miner army, and let me go ahead and break down kind of the gist of the attack. I've had a few conversations with other people, including the guy who created the attack, Jay, and he kind of explained to me a few changes that he thinks I could make. By the way, a couple of days ago, I don't know about yesterday, but a couple of days ago, he finished rank number 2 in Canada at the end of the day with this attack strategy. So obviously, he's killing it with this. He is going above 300 basically every day, and we're going to try his version. With these ring bases, right, or any of these kinds of bases, I just am essentially wanting to eliminate enough buildings to where I create like a nice funnel for myself, right? Breaking the ring or causing or driving a wedge in the ring. I've heard people say different things. That's basically the goal. I put one super miner here to just clear these buildings. Now that we have our funnel, I'm going to put the super miners along this side here and let my siege barracks and my queen work for just a little bit while I put the miners down with the minion prince. The minion prince is going to keep the healers alive. He actually himself lives a really long time with the metal pants. It makes him so much more survivable, if that's a good way to say it. And we got the rocket spear on the royal champion. This is going to help her stay back, launch the 9 shots, I think is what it is at max level, and then kind of get engaged with everybody so that she can live longer. Ideally, if I can keep the spear fox alive during the walk, then it'll stay alive. And I did, but then it just runs ahead and dies here, I guess. So maybe I'm full of it, but my minion prince ability was basically swag this right too. He like turned last second towards like something. I don't know what it was. Let me go over the equipment while we're kind of watching the rest of this though. Metal pants and dark orb, giant arrow because we're going to probably run into an invis base or two while we're in Legend League. We've got the rage gem and the healing tome on the warden. You could probably take the eternal tome if you wanted to, but I find that the super miners go underground anyway, and they're not taking damage a whole lot of the time either way. So the Eternal Tome is basically for the Warden, the Minion Prince, and the Royal Champion, if that's what you want it for. So either work. And then obviously the Rocket Spear with the Electro Boots. Now I know that we do a lot of the Spirit Walk stuff, and we've done a lot of the Root Riders and Dragons and stuff lately, but to have an attack considered top tier right now, you either have to rely heavily on the hero equipment, which is what we're doing here, or rely heavily on Root Riders or Dragons. So you kind of have to pick your poison with whatever sort of spam you want to be good with. But I do like the Electro Boots open up a lot of variety for attacks like this one. You're going to treat it very similarly to how you do the Root Rider attack. This one, I say dies off a little bit here at the end, but look, we've still got like 7 of our 9 super miners alive still, and I would consider that crushed. Obviously, the heroes are still dead, but let's take it into Legend League and see if we can go positive today. I think I've only defended once, so it's going to be a tall order. All right, I'm really hoping that I can do this army justice because he's killing it with it, so I'll feel really bad at the game if I don't. Again, I'm going to show you guys. We're going to try and find a way to break the ring here. I'm going to put the Royal Champion somewhere, and we just want to cause a separation in the ring of defenses that kind of ring around the base. So I need to take out like one whole section, right? In order to, wow, that was a terrible drawing. To cause a separation so that the funnel is good. That's the whole point of that. Now that I'm done talking and don't have any idea what I'm looking at because I talked the whole time, let's just go ahead and put the Royal Champion down somewhere random and hope that it works out. All right. And I'm going to use the Spirit Fox with like that double invis trick that I kind of showed off the other day. I just find that, I know I have a wizard here somewhere. Oh, I need to make sure I'm multitasking like a boss, not like a noob. Oh, God, put your invis down. Okay, here we go. Okay, we don't take any damage there. Okay, here we go. Here's where we're going to be causing this separation in that. Oh my gosh, I've been so bad at the game. I need to stop talking. I'm not done to talk until the Spirit Walk's done. Okay, can we get that ricochet cannon? Oh, that was almost kind of close. Okay, now we're going to set the funnel with the queen over here. We'll spam our super miners in right here. We'll put the warden down. Our regular balloons. And then let's launch the rocket spear so that we stay safe. And we've created a nice path towards the town hall now. Can I look for little areas where I can put cleanup troops and things? I should probably keep an eye on the middle of the base here. Oh, that was a fantastic minion prince ability. Get wrecked, archers. Archers are going to kind of hard counter this clan castle, though, I think. That's really unfortunate. Oh, wait, no, they don't, because the royal champion will get rid of them really easily. Okay, there's not a lot of anti-air over there, so that's where I'm going to put that clean up. Sometimes it looks like you're getting absolutely wrecked because sometimes when you're looking, all of the miners are underground, so you're like, where the heck is my army? Is it all dead already? And then you have overwhelming forces at the end of the raid, and it just like goes really smoothly, and you crush the base anyway, and you're like, wow, okay, well, should have not been worried about anything. Warden might go down here. We've got the Minion Prince. I'm hoping the Minion Prince can handle at least the single Inferno. Okay, good. This is still looking a little scary. I wish I had gotten that fire spitter. Man, I really needed to just shut up during that spirit walk. I might not talk as much during the spirit walk from now on because I definitely did the most piss poor spirit walk in the world. You know what, though? We still might actually, well, if time's not an issue. Almost need some of these miners to die because they do so much damage when they die. And I need the Yeti to die too. You know, the tornado trap, these hard counter the tornado trap. I've noticed they don't get stuck in the tornado. They go underground and they ignore it. So we're actually going to walk away with a triple, even though I butchered the spirit walk at the beginning of this attack. Oh, wait, let's claim our reward. But yeah, they don't get affected by the tornado. They'll just go underground and ignore it. So that's kind of cool. Common, of course, just like always. That's literally maybe the worst prize that I could get. Out of all, I don't care about the clan capital. I literally spam super miners just like this in the clan capital and force close the app every raid. That's how I do my capital raids. So if you want it to be good, don't invite me to your clan for clan capital. All right, well, let's go into the next attack. By the way, literally what I was talking about last raid where like everything's underground and you're like, holy crap, we're probably going to fail this raid. But then you have like overwhelming force at the end, right? I had like a bunch of super miners still. So, oh, well. All right, I'm going to stop talking. As soon as okay, we're breaking the ring again. As soon as I set my Royal Champion down, I'm going to shut up so you guys aren't going to hear anything. Maybe I'll play some elevator music or something in the background. Okay, where do I want to break the ring? Honestly, I really might just charge the Town Hall. Where's the Giga Bomb? Okay, it's over there. I'll probably hit a tornado, but... Oh, please tell me we come back to the Town Hall. Or not. It's a disaster. I'm so lucky. Oh, I just invis the Town Hall, you idiot. What was I thinking? We're good. I'm still looking at the Spirit Walk, you guys. It's insane. Archer? Okay, I think we're going to let you get this bomb tower here, and then we're going to call it quits. We're going to put a super miner right there, and we're going to put the siege barracks and the queen value. Okay, rocket spear. Again, it kind of seems like a waste, but it makes her stay back and not take damage, right? So we're okay with that. Okay, I think that's a good minion prince ability. And you can use your warden ability kind of early with this too, just because the healing tome lasts a long time. Dude, these miners, oh. They get healed underground? That's kind of weird looking. Get the monolith! Okay, queen's walking around the outside. We funneled to the middle somehow. I don't really know how that worked out, but it did. Okay, all right. Minion Prince has the Phoenix. By the way, that's really maybe the main reason why I have the Spear Fox on the Royal Champion. It does help with the walk, I think, a little bit, but the Phoenix on the Minion Prince is nuts. Like, he can get so much... Dude, look at this! Base is wrecked! We dissected this base. Oh my gosh. 3 heroes alive? How many miners do I have? There's so many miners left. By the way, that clip went like viral in my Discord. I had fun with the miners today. All right. It's going to be another comment, guys. Told you. I told you. Gosh, Builder. This might actually be the worst thing you could get. I don't ever log on to the Builder base unless it's the clan games. All right, let's get into the third attack. Maybe I'll get something good. Okay, you guys, I just tested something out because I was curious. And the minor death, the minor explosion, does get the benefit from the rage gem from the warden, which I did not think would be the case. So that's kind of cool. But I just tested it with one minor on the town hall because I overgrowthed everything around it, and it died and did a little bit of damage. But when I put the warden down, the death damage, like you could definitely see a big difference. 50%, exactly, right? Okay, let's get into the third attack. All right, the core here is looking pretty scary. So we're going to try and get to the core, and then I'm going to shut up as soon as I put my royal champion down because I can't do two things at once because I'm a man. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Archer. Okay. I'm going to invis right here so that it invises the CC as well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way. Well, we're not getting anything else. That's for sure. Oh. Well, we're using the troop launcher this raid. Because I can't double check things before raid to save my life. It's not a shock video without me forgetting some equipment or spells or something, right? I've seen that said in the comments several times. All right, let's go ahead and activate the warden ability. Ah, Queen's dead too. This is a disaster. Can the troop launchers save us? Are we going to come up with a new OP combination? Probably not. Oh my gosh, we're actually kind of moving through the base decently well, though. The Yetis should get that monolith. I really hope the monolith goes down. I really hope the monolith goes down. Monolith! What are they healing right now? What is happening? I can't even tell what's going on in the middle of this base at the moment. What the? Please triple. Please triple. Dude, the Royal Champion's going nuts. Look at the archers! The archers from the troop launcher took the minion prince out. Are you kidding me? That's actually nuts. What the? Woo! I totally butchered the spirit walk again for the second time today out of 3. And the troop launcher saved us. Dude, the Royal Champion is still alive. Okay, she'll die now, but we've... Look at the army left over from the troop launcher. That's literally all 100% troop launcher stuff right there, except the minion. That's hilarious. That actually worked out so well. I'm going to make sure I have a siege barracks from now on, though. Maybe with how lucky I just got, we'll get something better than a common. Come on, baby. Nope. That's it. I used all my luck that raid. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not great either. That's better than the other two. Dang, I can't believe that last raid tripled. Let's go to the next attack. Maybe I won't screw up the spirit walk this time. Where am I charging from? Honestly, maybe what I'll do on this box base is I'll just make the funnel really easy, and I'll just kind of do an easier spirit walk, take out this much of the section. If I can get the middle, great, but I'm not anticipating that being the case. And then I can miners, queen, other stuff up there. That's kind of the plan here. Okay, I don't want to take any damage on the fox because I want this walk to go for a long time. Which is why I'm placing invis fills back to back. I know I'll probably get comments, but I made a video about this the other day, so watch that if you have questions. Okay, well, okay, good. The wizard tower does go down. See? Your Teslas, you put them there to get me from going... But I planned on going this direction, okay? I knew what I was doing. Oh. Oh, okay, we're going invisible, though. That's okay. Okay, invisible. I don't think we're getting the ricochet cannon, so I'm actually just going to recall after this mortar goes down. Let's put a wizard there. Man, this funnel is actually nuts. I was hoping to get a little more trash buildings than that. This funnel's really wide, so they're not going to really help each other out very much, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think we should still be okay because if I've learned anything today, it's that it doesn't really matter what I do. I'll just find a way to get lucky and triple. Oh, those wizards might get that ricochet cannon. Okay, we're going to ward an ability kind of early. I have one invis for my queen. Okay, we're going to get stuck on these ice golems for a little bit. The queen, is it worth invising the queen? Probably not. Yeah, I'll save the invis for something else. Wow, Minion Prince is basically dead. Royal Champion's basically dead. Or, miners are basically dead, I mean. Oh, just kidding. There's a bunch there in the core. I have no idea where to put, like, cleanup and stuff. Oh, no! Royal Champion! Oh, that last man. That last shotgun. Please go to the monolith after this. Okay, they do. This is like the raid where I'm talking about where it seems like it's fizzling out, but then you're like, oh, okay, I got a bunch of super miners left. I guess this wasn't as close as I thought it was. They actually do a decent amount of damage, man, especially when they die. Like, it's crazy. Okay, we stun that. Oh, this time's going to be the biggest issue because I can't really clean up like I would want to. Ah. Actually, the Yeti's dying might be a good thing. Oh, I'm going to time fill. There's no miners alive, is there? Oh, there's one. Shoot! I'm going to time fill. My funnel was really wide. I probably should have started on... I'll show you exactly what I should have done because the starting the siege barracks so far away from my super miners it's literally as soon as I put it down, I knew that was a mistake. So let me show you what I should have done differently. We'll zoom through the whole first part of this attack and get past the spirit walk part. But what I should have done was ended on the town hall and had the queen and the siege barracks start right here and work their way up around this way and started my super miners right here and had them stay inside. That 100% would have been a better way to deal with this. I could have delayed my warden ability probably a little bit and my minion prince ability as well. This was a mistake to start from there. Dang it. Oh well, we'll triple from here on out. I still think I can go positive, so. All right, we're ready for the next attack. Let's dive in. Okay, gotta break the ring, obviously, right? Where's the Giga Bomb? Okay, I see it. I want to take out one of the rage sections with the Royal Champion because, one, that will break the ring, but two, that gets rid of, like, the scariest part of the base. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start on the air defense. We'll go to the ricochet cannon after that. Okay. We might go to the expo next. Okay, we do, which is good, because then we'll go inside after that. Oh, no, don't take damage. Oh. That's probably where all the bombs are, is going to be right here. Okay, or the tornado, but that's honestly okay with me. We're still doing damage. We're still working through the base. Okay, we'll go in here. We broke the funnel, or the ring, you know what I'm talking about. Oh gosh, I just drew the CC. Let's get you guys out of here. Okay, we're just gonna recall because I don't want to, I don't want to risk having things go south. Super dragon. I'm going to delay the Royal Champion until I know that a super dragon is not going to be a huge issue. Okay, go deal with that super dragon. I don't care if you use your rocket spear shots. That thing will absolutely wreck everything else in my army. Wait, what? Okay, Minion Prince, I guess. I forgot about Minion Prince dealing with him. Okay, we're actually going to have the Royal Champion deal with the Town Hall too, which kind of worked out. Is my queen alive? Yes, she is. I still have a... Wow, she got actually the... Yeah, get the Royal Champion. Wreck her. Get wrecked, enemy Royal Champion. Okay, perfect. Let's just invis you. And we'll distract that monolith. This is more for cleanup than it is for anything else. The Royal Champion, the way I invised her there. Alright, we've got... Do we have a bunch of super miners left? Oh, yeah. Jeez. The heroes die more so than the army in this attack. It's like the opposite of the Root Rider attack. I feel like at the end of those attacks, I have like 4 heroes alive, but like most of the Root Rider army's dead. This one's like the opposite of that. So it's a little bit weird that way just because they go underground and then the heroes get targeted by stuff. But I mean, overwhelming, right? That was a pretty overkill attack. All right, let's keep going. Man, that last attack, I feel like that worked out really, really well the way that we kind of planned that out. All right, we got an invis base finally, but we have a giant arrow, so we're not really that worried about it. I'm sure there's going to be Teslas right around this area, but Royal Champion this way. She'll work her way towards this area where I will then invis these buildings here, get her to go to this core, and then active, or you don't have the haste ability. We'll get her to the core, and we'll get as much value as we can get there. That's the plan. Dude, those big numbers did not get off my screen. Okay. This is a very weird way that we're going. We're going to turn back in, though, now, right? I think. Spear Fox doesn't stand a chance in here, I don't think. She's alive. I'm not talking because I'm focusing. Don't distract me, I'm focusing. Get the fire spitter, please. Dude, the Spirit Fox is still freaking alive. Oh my gosh, that's actually nuts. Trigger the invis. Minion Prince down now. I'm actually going to put the Royal Champion a little over here and let her get some of those side buildings to help keep us towards the Town Hall a little bit. Hopefully we can avoid the ice golems. Oh, please, Queen. Okay, Scatter goes down. I'm going to use this now to slow the process of the Invis Tower down. We'll use this now as well. And we'll put a couple of minions down here because I don't think anything can hit air in that area. Yeah, again, dude, the miners just counter the tornado trap. Nothing! You mean nothing to me, tornado trap. Easy! Get countered. Where's my easy button? In the middle of a raid. Take that, tornado. Got a lot of stuff left. Minion Prince goes down. Honestly, I think he got enough value, though. I still think I'd rather have the Minion Prince here than the king. Looks like all of our miners are kind of getting wrecked. Oh, we actually get that single inferno too. Oh, dude, freaking Royal Champion, nuts. We should be okay. I really want that. Stun the ricochet cannon. Okay, perfect. And then we can deal with the Minion Prince because I've got a headhunter. And, freak. Holy cow. This attack is so good, honestly. Very underrated because, like, you almost don't see anybody using this. Like, just a couple of random players that are doing really well with it. But this is honestly super strong. All right, let's dive in. This is attack number 7. Now, normally, if you've got the Spirit Fox, it is a brain-dead idea to charge the Town Hall at the beginning. But if you're overlapping invisibility spells, like I have been today, you can actually get away with doing that because the Spirit Fox isn't going to take any damage from the Town Hall. So that's what we're going to do. And I don't know how deep into the base I'm going to get, but we're going to... Yeah, Teslas don't really scare me at all. Oh, okay, unless that happens. Yeah, she took a lot of damage there. I did have to. It's terrible Fox AI, though. Okay. Oh, Spirit Fox live. Can we get the other Fire Spitter too? Oh, Fox is gonna die here. We're gonna recall right after. Well, obviously, because I have no more invis spells left. Put one balloon down there just because there is air defense there, and I want to maybe have the healers live just a little bit longer than 3 seconds if I can. Oh, well, okay. Minion Prince! Where could the Warden... Oh my gosh, this might be a disaster. Miners went completely different direction. I really should have finished the funnel on the other side a little bit better, but we've got the Rocket Spear, which actually helps out a lot. The Minion Prince ability did a lot of work too. I guess we may as well just use this ability now to keep these miners healthy. Can we keep the Queen alive just a little bit longer? We're keeping the Royal Champion alive. Look, they cleared the entire core, and we've got the Phoenix on the Minion Prince. We've got the miners working through the back end. We're going to get that Multi-Inferno down, I would imagine, because of the Minion Prince. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, Queen does go down. How many miners do we have left? It's hard to even say what's going on right now. Okay, we do get the King down over on that end. That's really nice. I really wish I knew how many miners are left. Dang, I can't believe I didn't think of that funnel there. Actually, the miner should get these building. Oh, he goes underground. Perfect. I don't want him to die just yet. Yes, go to the monolith. Are we going to triple this? Oh, it's going to be so close. That's unreal. You cannot deny. It's honestly insane how much value these miners can get, even if you screw up the raid. Holy crap. That's actually crazy. Wow. Well, if you are terrible at the game like me, you can still triple this army, apparently. I honestly can't believe that last raid tripled. That blows my mind a little bit. I watched the replay again. Like, that's crazy how much the super miners did on that base. Like, they seriously, they did a ton of work. Where do I want to head here? This one's actually a little tricky. I feel like I want to get this area where the multi-arch tower is. I feel like that's going to be really difficult, and we're going to struggle with that. Oh, this is going to be nuts. I don't know. This might not be a great idea. Oh, rip. I walked into a baited area. I can already tell because I walked into a trap already. Spear Fox is going to die early, too, because I'm talking. Actually... Whoa. Can I keep her alive just a little bit longer? You know, that's okay. We get the funnel really good here. I want that bomb tower down at least, and then we'll call it good because the ricochet cannon will go down. That's good enough for me. What we're gonna do is giant arrow here. Okay, well, get wrecked, Minion Prince, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and pop the Warden ability really early. We're going to get stuck on ice columns for a little while. Oh, we get that single Inferno? That actually is huge. The Queen will be able to get so much value over there because of that. Oh, the Royal Champion might help get the Town Hall down super early too. Dang, that's actually so lucky. Okay, I want to keep my Queen alive if I can. Where'd my Royal Champion go? I cannot tell what's happening here. I walked into the most baited area of this base. That really... I shouldn't have gone there with my Royal Champion. Wow, I got actually wrecked this base too. Well, we got a couple of super miners. We'll get some more percentage. Oh, we actually pick up way more percentage than I was thinking we would. Holy cow. Dude, I'm telling you, like, the super miners, they just, like, continue to get value. Like, it's crazy. We're going to walk away with an 89% here, probably. That's mind-blowing that we got that much. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that. Let's just see what we go today. We go 300 even, which is crazy. And I will go positive because I defended again. So I go positive at least one trophy today, which is that's pretty nuts. But holy cow. I just want to see like that last replay, what I maybe could have done it a little bit differently. Should I have maybe had the Royal Champion come this way like this, and then use the Queen in the Siege Barracks here, and had the Super Miners come in like this? I think maybe that would have been a little bit better. They kind of go underground for all of these traps and stuff sometimes, so like they don't take the full blunt of the trap damage that everything else normally does. Funneling anything into this section from this side of the base would have been really hard. So I just didn't want to even go near that. But I think, yeah, starting my Royal Champion here, having the Super Miners go like this with this Queen in the Siege Barracks this way, maybe, I think that probably would have been a little bit better. Because, man, all my Super Miners and my Royal Champion and my Minion Prince were dead in this core. They just didn't live very long. So, well, that kind of sucks. But, I mean, plus 300 is still pretty good for a new army. Definitely recommend you guys give this a shot. This was actually pretty good. But anyway, that will do it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.